Hi, this is Trey Pastor. I just wanted to let you know before you see the Hangout. We did a Hangout. It was me, Falagar, and Malik, or Sammy, aka Falagar, or his channel name is Klaxx Reacts, and I'll leave a link to his channel in the description box. And Malik, he also was in the Hangout, and we talked about Wonder Woman 1984. We had spoilers in it, so you'd be forewarned. And we talked about Wonder Woman 1984, and then also we talked about a lot of different other things. In this, it was about an hour and 40-something minutes. We went pretty long. And I think we would have went longer actually if it wasn't got kind of late. But I love doing these hangouts with Sammy, aka Falagar, aka Klaxx Reacts. That's his channel. And again, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description box so you can sub to him and show him some love because he's a friend for a lot of years, and I like doing the hangouts with him and stuff. And Malik, like I said, when we started doing the hangouts years ago. We met Malik on a Hangout. He decided to jump in and join in, and he's a nice friend too as well. So, and again, we talked about Wonder Woman 1984 again with spoilers, and then we talked about a lot of different things, a lot of different subjects. So it's a smorgasbord of things. So again, it's about an hour and 40-something minutes, I think, 42 minutes, but it's worth checking out because like I said, we talk about a lot of different subjects. And again, like I said, I'll leave links to their channels in the description box so you can check them out and sub to them and show them some love. And again, I want to do more of these in the future because I love doing them with those guys because they're really good friends, and I like the lively discussion that we have with them. So again, I think the last discussion we had was about I'm trying to remember. I know one was about Justice League, but I forget what the other one was about, to be honest, right now. My mind is racing. But again, just sit back and enjoy, and you got time to watch it, and enjoy like I said, and see if you have as much fun listening to us as we had doing it. Okay? Anyway, this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care and enjoy.
I just wish we had two other people, Okay.
Okay. Okay. You ready?
Yeah, we're good. And happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays to you too.
It's great.
Happy holidays to you too.
Yeah. When did you watch Wonder Woman 1984?
Yesterday, last night.
Last
more
night.
like in the afternoon. Well, really, like at 12:30, pretty much almost when it came out.
Okay, yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah,
too.
actually, guys, I downloaded it because since it came out. I found the torrents. The thing is, I only watched half of it. I don't know about half, but I watched enough of it. But like I said, I didn't see everything happening at the end, so you guys will go ahead and spoil it for me. I'm gonna finish watching it anyway.
Okay.
But from what I saw, my opinion, the first one was a lot better because I saw a lot of comical stuff, and I saw some stuff that I think didn't make sense. But I know it had to do with that rock that the girl found.
Yeah, the dream. What do you call the Dreamstone? What do you call the Dreamstone?
I think I think it was called the Dreamstone.
Yeah, Dreamstone. That's what it's called. Okay.
Yeah,
that was very weird. How I guess it brought back the what was weird was the actor that played Steve Trevor. Yeah. Like at first he was like an older man. All of a sudden, then when the camera spun around, she saw him as Chris Pine again.
Yeah, I like the way they did that. That was cool. The way they did that. I like that.
Yeah, it might have been cool, but I'm just saying it was kind of weird. It didn't make sense. I mean, how is that possible? Or
remember she wished for him to. So you had to give him.
Oh, that's what it was. She wished. Yeah, see, but still that power is still evil though, even though she wished it. And also, see, it turned Kristen Wiig's character, the nerdy, unconfident, self-loathing, into something else, which basically became her I guess, Wonder Woman's antagonist, her enemy. But
Cheetah, yeah.
So that was Cheetah.
Yeah, that was Cheetah.
Oh, that's right. You know what? I saw the indication of that when she saw Diana Prince's shoes.
Yeah, see,
I kind of see. Now that you mentioned that,
yeah, you didn't see that. You probably
okay.
Because later in the movie, there's a part where she's with Maxwell Lord, and he tells her he'll grant her any wish she wants because she basically saves him from getting captured, and so they escape on the plane together. He's gone to that secret base, and he asks her, I feel I'm in a good mood. I'll give you any wish you want. Then she says, I want to be a predator. I want to be the top predator, apex predator. So that was her wish because
henceforth the birth of the live version of Cheetah.
Yeah. Because first, remember, she had wished that she was more like Diana. That's why she had her power, and she had her strength and stuff. She had her power, and then she made another wish, and she wanted to be apex predator, and then that's when she turned into the cheetah. Yeah, so
Did-
that's how that.
Okay.
Used her Wonder Woman powers and just became Cheetah. Or she had both.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
maybe-
Well, technically, she had both, I guess, because, because that's what she. Because remember at the end, remember when you could see that their cheetah powers went away, but I think she still probably got the strength. Remember when Maxwell Lord? Remember he changed his wish at the end.
Yeah.
So he could go ahead and find his son, and so that way every wish he made after that doesn't count anymore. But her wish was before that. Her wish, to be like Diana was before that. Before he wished himself to be the living, wishing stone. Remember he said, "I want to be the living wishing stone." So that way, it basically disintegrated and went into him, and he became the power. And he could grant people's wishes. Basically, that's what he did.
That's I didn't see your review. I didn't finish it. Rather, I was still way at the very beginning, so I don't know exactly what you gave it. And that's cool. We'll be discussing this here. I didn't see any other review.
Okay.
Even though I did, I don't think you saw my review, but I did like it. And I think I think maybe some people who watch my review maybe would get a little confused, thinking I didn't like the film, whereas in fact I really did like it. I did. Yeah. I think personally. If I had to, I would say I like them both, the first Wonder Woman and this. But I guess if I absolutely had to pick which one, even though there are things I like about 84 over the original, and things I liked about the original over this one, I'd have to go with the original one or the first one just by a little bit, just because it followed more of like a regular format, like a period piece with a superhero thrown in, just like Captain America, First Avenger, kind of like that. This one to me, it went a little, and plus the length. I don't know if the first Wonder Woman was that long. It seemed like
I don't think the first one was this long. I don't think it was 2 hours. This one was 2 hours and 31 minutes.
It seemed like the first one was 2 hours too. It was long. I mean,
this one was 2 hours and 31 minutes. So this one was really long.
They said kind of, to me. I mean, just for my personal taste, it was like too much reality warping kind of stuff. And when people would make wishes, everything started going crazy. Everything, like the whole world started, reality warping,
exactly. Everything started going to the crap. Everything basically started going. The whole world.
Here's the thing. Sam, tell me this.
Ending reality was weird. So it was.
You spoil this. Was there a post-credit scene?
Yeah, there was. Well,
okay, now I'm gonna finish watching it tonight then.
But it wasn't something like
nothing too major.
It wasn't outrageous. Like I thought maybe it might be something leading to Justice League or something, but it wasn't that.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I can understand why that was, since the majority of the nation didn't like Justice League. But I'm still going to buy the HBO Max streaming service just to watch the director's cut of Justice League. I gotta see that.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
I kind of like Justice League though. I know everyone for some reason.
I loved it. I got all the DC movies. See, really DC started getting some traction with their universe. They could have rivaled Marvel if the studio didn't fuck it up with damn, I forget his name now.
That was messed up. Yeah.
No, the Batman actor. What's his name? I know the face.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, if they didn't mess up with Ben Affleck, and they kind of fucked it up with
Henry Cavill.
Cavill, the Superman guy. Now I've heard they reconcile with him. So I've heard he's coming back as Superman. We're supposed to anyway.
Yeah, he's supposed to have a bunch of cameos in a bunch of movies first. I think before he does Man of Steel too. He's supposed to be like in the Black Adam movie. I think he's supposed to be in
The Rock.
And the next Shazam movie too. I think he's supposed to be in that too.
And also, you still have Suicide Squad 2 that's been in production. I think it's almost finished. So see, that should come out.
That's supposed to come out this next year. That's supposed to come out.
Well, that's good. Yeah. See, the thing is, you can make a Justice League too. I mean, come on. I mean, like I said, they had good traction. I mean, like I said, I can watch what I do is I watch Man of Steel, then I watch Dawn of Justice. Then I can watch Suicide Squad and then Justice League because that's the order they come in. Because like I said, Ben Affleck is in the post-credit scene in Suicide Squad. Yeah. So they had a good story arc of the trilogy. So it was on. It was on. Because like I said, you could introduce more characters as the time built, and they would rival Marvel. Trust me. And because trust me, look at this. As much money as Endgame made and did, even though millions of people saw it, there's a lot of people who didn't like it because of all the stuff that came with it. You know what I mean? All the just a lot of the elements and the crap and too much comedy to me. and especially the way they pussified the Hulk. I'm sorry, but I don't want to get off.
That was the only thing I didn't like about that.
Yeah, I don't want to go off the subject though.
They nerfed the Hulk, basically. They nerfed the Hulk.
But back to Wonder Woman, I'm hoping maybe the Wonder Woman post scene when I see it, I'm hoping it leads to something. I'm guessing it's going to lead to maybe a third Wonder Woman. That's probably what we're setting up for.
Like I said, let me tell you what I really liked about it. Okay, there was several things. Like I said, I like Sammy. I liked the first movie better, but I like this movie too. But one of the things I like I love the part where she had to renounce her wish. He had to go away. So he had to go away, and that she was already weakened because she was losing her powers because of Kristen Wiig's wish. So she was losing her powers, and she had got hurt actually. And Steve Trevor basically told her, said, listen, to stop her, you got to get your powers back. So you basically have to give me up again. And then she kind of lost it for a minute. She said that I don't want to, why can't I have what I want?
Yeah.
Which kind of led back to remember at the beginning of the movie when she was a little kid and she was doing the race, and then she did she took the shortcut and her aunt stopped her from finishing. And they told her, you can't win like that. You have to win the noble way. You got.
Is that what that was? Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, see, I saw that. I remember that. See, I didn't like that. I was saying, wait a minute. She lost a horse. I mean, she got knocked off, so it definitely wasn't cheating. She was just trying to keep up to compete because But in competition, you got to do it fair. You can't cheat. So, but the whole point of that was, I think, to show you that because her mother came to her then when she was upset and said, "Listen, Diana, you're not ready, not yet." But one day, the world will see what you can do, okay? And you'll, and then you forwarded to that scene with Steve Trevor where she basically had to give up, she had to save the world. She had to give up, what she wanted the most, which is, and I love the way she played that. Where she just, she kissed him by, then she started running,
and she was weak, and then. She started picking up.
She started flying. I love that part.
That was
she started
great.
Flying. She was flying
and
like
catching
Superman.
Lightning with the lasso.
Yeah, she was catching lightning, and then she started to fly. She remember what Steve Trevor said about flying, and then she started to fly. That was cool. I love that part. That part was great to me. And she was doing her Superman pose. You saw that, right?
I saw that like this, and it wasn't true flight, but it's good and close enough because I think she had to keep or jump starting her momentum.
Exactly. She had to get momentum and then she was basically riding in the clouds, and that was awesome. I love that.
I like that.
That was freaking awesome to me.
But because it wasn't flight like Superman, and technically she wasn't flying. She's like kind of like in a way it's like falling with style, kind of like Buzz Lightyear. I don't know if without power I would be afraid.
Yeah, that was cool. I love the way they played that. That was just
okay. So she did a Superman pose in the movie.
Yeah. She was like, she started doing the Superman thing, with the fist up like that. That was cool.
Okay. Now I can't wait to watch the rest of it now.
Yeah, that was cool because, like I said, the way that scene, it was great because she had to give him up, and he told her basically, you got to let me go. He said, I lived my life, had a good life. But you got to help save the world. So again, she had to give him up again, and and she kind of pouted for a minute, and then she started running, and that was just the way it was just directed. I love the way it was just great because she had to run, and then she was running, and then this through the through the lasso and started, and then I like the way they did the invisible jet thing where they got in the plane, and then she used her power to disguise the plane and make it invisible. So now you had the invisible jet without
and I like the whole 4th of July thing with the fireworks.
With the fireworks, that was cool. That was cool.
And real quick, I want to acknowledge Mike. Thanks for watching us here. He's on. He says they stopped her because she took a shortcut and missed the targets. Is what he wrote.
Exactly. That's what he stopped. That's why Han stopped and said, you gotta this competition. You gotta be fair. You can't cheat to win. That's not a war. A true hero doesn't cheat to win.
I understand that, but the thing is, she was on foot, so she got off of her horse. So to me, it was still kind of fair. I would let her win because since she went on foot.
You're making an excuse for her. No, she got knocked down. She got knocked down by the tree. That could have happened to anybody. So you had to continue on. But she just, she took a shortcut. But she, and let's basically say Steve Trevor, remember she wished him back. That was like a shortcut because he was already dead. And she basically took a shortcut to bring him back.
And basically wishing to have him back.
It would really happen though at that time though.
Because remember she wished that she could have him back. She
when she was talking to Kristen Wiig, and she made the wish accidentally. She made the wish. She didn't.
Oh, okay, that's what that was. Okay.
Yeah. I thought it was weird how it came back with it. It was kind of like a reincarnation kind of thing.
Yeah, reincarnation. Yeah,
and that seems to me in my review. I felt that was too specific. I'm sure when she wished him back, she didn't wish it like in a way saying, "God, I
want him back.
I wish Trevor would come back in another person's body."
Exactly.
Too specific. I would think the wish would just take it like literally bring him back, body and all.
Yeah, but
not jack someone else's body. But
but remember what they said about the wishes. Everything is like monkey's paw. Every wish has a catch to it.
Oh, so, right. Yeah, catch me not being in a price.
Yeah, there's a cost for making that wish. And that
so basically,
the powers.
Yeah.
So basically, her cost for making the wish was she's going to lose her power slowly. Oh, okay, I get you now. Yeah. So see, every individual who has something valuable they're going to lose.
Yeah.
That's what wish called. Now the guy that was doing the TV stuff,
Yeah, Maxwell Lord.
Yeah, what was his price for his wishes?
Remember, he's almost about to lose his son. And he was almost about to lose his son. And remember, he was every time he used his power, it seemed like he was like bleeding, like he was getting sick. So he had to keep making more wishes.
Oh, okay.
He started to bleed. You see him? He started to bleed out of his ear, nose. So it seemed like it was taken. So he had to keep making more wishes to stay healthy because it seemed like his wishes were taking a toll on him. And then he almost lost his son too. That's another thing. If he didn't come back, remember, because his son, remember the people stormed the place, and his son was there. And his son ran out and hid because his son could have got killed right there. That'd have been another price he would have paid.
The son kind of made a wish too. Remember, he said, "I wish you got everything in the world," or something like that. Everything you deserve.
See, I saw that part. Yeah, I saw his little son who's like a Polynesian, I think. Yeah. When the old guy was walking up to call him a comment and walked out. Yeah, see, I saw a lot of it. I just didn't finish watching the rest of it because it was late. I went to bed. I was tired. So,
how far did you get?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Sammy. Go ahead.
I got to the point where her and Chris Pine were like I think in the building looking for this stone and found it. I got to that part.
Oh, okay.
As far as I got.
Okay. Like I said, I love the White House fight scene. That was awesome too.
Yeah, I like that.
The White House, that was great because because that's she was basically losing her powers and stuff, and she was still using her lasso to block the bullets and
I love that.
Yeah, that was a cool sequence.
And I just love seeing both Chris Pine and Gal Gadot together. Steve Trevor and Wonder Woman together. They really make a great team.
They do.
Chemistry.
Yeah, they have good chemistry as actors too. Obviously.
Yeah.
I just wish that Steve Trevor came back body and all, not in someone else's body, but it's okay.
But you never know what part 3 may bring, because
hopefully
since his comics in his DC movie, they can bring the character back in some kind of way, anyway, like some kind of scientific way where they resurrected.
I heard one rumor today that they said, remember, because the next they filming the Flash movie, and the Flash movie is going to be with him traveling to the different universes.
Oh,
the Flashpoint paradox. I've heard. Yeah, they're doing a live version of that.
Go back and stop and rescue Steve Trevor before he gets into the plane.
Yeah,
as a favor for like he makes that in that movie. That way you can bring him back. It'll be him.
Yeah,
actually be him.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
I know in the Linda Carter. Wonder Woman's that Steve Trevor is even in the modern times of that.
Wasn't he supposed to be his grandson or something like that? Wasn't he supposed to be his grandson?
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be his grand. He was like a relative, like his grandson. Remember, because it was
same actor, but
it was like World War II, the first season. Then I think the second season they moved it to like the 70s or 80s, right?
Yeah, the year that was taken in.
Yeah,
was made in.
Yeah, they worked for the government and stuff. Yeah, and I think he was supposed to be like the grandson of Steve. Yeah,
that's right. I remember now.
Yeah, for the.
I like both. The early ones that during the World War II days. And
I love those. Those are great because they had Wonder Girl there. Remember, Deborah Winger was Wonder Girl.
I thought she was just Wonder Woman's sister. I forgot her.
Did they call her? Yeah, she was technically, did they call her Wonder Girl? I'm trying to remember if they called her that.
No,
somebody told me that they called her Wonder Girl or something. Yeah, because she was in the cartoon. She had on a white top with a cape.
Yeah.
Now this is what I've heard at the time before the pandemic.
Yeah.
DC Studios were going to have this wrestler chick play her. It was the chick from WWE who was tied now, Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. It's not Wonder Girl. It's Power Girl. That's what they called her.
Power Girl.
Power Girl.
Yeah. See, they were going to have Beth Phoenix play Power Girl, but that was a rumor. But of course, as we see, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, this season is the last season of Supergirl. So.
Well, yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm okay. I'm okay with the DC stuff I have in my collection for the series. I don't have any Flash. I don't have any Green Arrow I don't have any of that. The stuff I have are the good stuff.
Yeah.
Titans and
Stargirl, which is great, right?
Yeah, Stargirl and all that.
And
I got the crappy stuff.
That's another service I got to get. I got to pay for that DC streaming service so I can watch the Titan series.
Remember,
There's so much I got to watch. Because like I said,
it's on HBO Max now, right? Too. Now it's on HBO Max. It's on HBO Max. Because I saw the, you scroll through the contents of it, and it shows you that Titans is on there now. It's on HBO Max. The first 2 seasons.
Wow. Okay. I guess DC and HBO Max have a little coalition contract going on. Kind of like
it's all the same company. I think eventually they might. I don't know if they are going to close DC. They might close DC because they got HBO Max. So
I would close DC because DC is where all that stuff came from. I mean, if DC has the money, maybe they could buy HBO Max.
Well, no, it's all the same company. As I said, AT&T owns all of it. AT&T owns all of it. Warner Media, DC Streaming, they own all of it. So, they may say, what's the point of having 2 streaming services when we can all keep it on one thing? So they may just move it all to HBO Max. Because remember, that's where Doom Patrol was, for season 2 was on.
And that's where Justice League Director's Cut is going to air.
Yeah, it's going to air that. Yeah, on that.
And see, I'm going to pay for it just to watch that. I don't care about nothing else. I want to see that.
Exactly.
Since it's coming out on Max, I'm hoping it's coming out on torrent. I would like to download, or I'm hoping
I know they're supposed to. He said he's going to release it I think in 4 parts, and then also he's going to release it as a movie. He wants to release it on IMAX as well. He wants to release it in IMAX,
in a theater,
black and white version of it. He said if theaters are open later, he wants to, because I know Zach said that's what he said he wanted to do, release it in IMAX in black and white. It's all one movie.
Yeah, I want to buy it as one movie. I'm hoping he releases it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I think it will. I think they definitely will because there's money to be made. For people will buy another cut of that.
When he releases that as a movie, is it going to be like a recut or is it?
Yeah, remember because he has all this footage that he shot. Remember they basically reshot the whole movie that he did when he left. He had shot the movie, but they didn't. He said they only used about 10 minutes of all the footage that he shot.
What I meant was
then what it is, the director of Avengers 1 came in and finished it. That's the problem. So basically, you see the Marvel kind of like the Marvel tone of it when but like I said, I'm guessing Zack Snyder had a more hardcore. And I've seen the trailer for it. The stuff he shot looks more hardcore, more darker, and that's good. That's more of the DC tone.
Yeah.
So I want to see that. That's what I want to see. And like I said, I don't know what they have to do, but reconcile with Ben Affleck too. Pay him what he wants and make him to come back because I would love to see him come back as Batman.
Remember, he already came back and shot some more stuff for Zack Snyder for the Snyder Cut. Remember him, Jared Leto, Amber Heard. They shot stuff because it's supposed to be like for the nightmare sequence where you have the Joker in the future, where they where after Darkseid has conquered the Earth and Superman's enslaved. So it's supposed to be the Joker. I think. Joker, the Flash, Batman, Mira, and Deathstroke. It's supposed to be like a nightmare sequence where they're in the future, and they come up with a plan to send Flash back in the past to tell him to not, because I think it's supposed to. The way it was originally written that they were supposed to go to Apocalypse and to get defeated by Darkseid, and then he takes over the Earth. So they devised a plan to send. They make the cosmic treadmill. That's what Zack Snyder was saying, and Flash goes back in time to warn Bruce and them not to go to Apocalypse. And Lois is the key because I think in the original version they said that Darkseid is supposed to boom tomb into the Batcave and kill Lois, and then that would make Superman go crazy and fall into the dark side. So there's supposed to be some kind of nightmare sequence in the future.
Oh yeah, because remember in the post-credit scene with Justice League, you see Lex Luthor on the boat, and you see the actual plan Deathstroke coming on the boat. So they need to do that too, because that actor as Deathstroke looked good. Because
remember he came back and shot some more stuff too for Zach too as well. Remember they had like 2 weeks of extra footage that he shot. So a couple of weeks ago he shot a couple of extra. So I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, back to Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I got you.
Like I said, I I enjoyed it. Like I said, I love the first movie more, but I like this movie a lot. I know it's some people don't like the length, 2 hours and 30 minutes, but it didn't bother me. Like I said, I watched it, enjoyed it from top to. I enjoyed it too. And I also like the scene in the mall too, where she was messing with the criminal. Yeah. That was funny too. When she was
I like when she split her lasso and caught those two behind her. And then,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. She was.
Now see that I saw all that. Yeah, the mall when he was looking around like, whoa, what's that? What's that breakdancing? Oh, that's that. See, that's what to me made it a little silly for me. But I guess because it made sense because it was humorous. I
like that.
He's seen all this new stuff for the first time, so it makes sense. I just thought it was.
I like that stuff. I like that.
When a superhero movie gets silly and too comical, to me it loses interest to me a little bit. I like it when it's the serious tone, the action. Some humor is okay when it makes sense if it's good.
Yeah.
But
I was going to say, have you seen Beastmaster 2 Through the Portal of Time? Beastmaster is Dar, right? You know the Beastmaster?
Yeah, I remember seeing the original one when I was little. Yeah.
Well,
I saw a thing on Facebook. The original one is supposed to be on Blu-ray or Crown Blu-ray. I'd like to get that.
There.
Yeah, that was Mark Singer. Yeah, but the second one, I've heard the title. I think I might have seen parts of it. I never saw the whole thing.
There was a second one?
Yeah, it's a good one. He comes to our world in our time, and that's what it kind of reminded me of with Steve Trevor.
Oh,
I love it when they have stuff like that, where you have a stranger coming into a strange world, discovering, a strange out of time,
Oh, okay.
Like when they do, a scene like that when they're discovering, like an elevator and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of that, there was another good scene to me when because you remember Kristen Wiig, remember the guy accosted her in the park, and then Diana came and saved her. Mm-hmm. And then later, after she gets her power, she gets Diana's powers, and she meets the same guy.
Yeah,
she starts basically kicking the crap out of him. She
possibly even killing him. We don't know.
She would have killed him. I think if that guy didn't show, the homeless guy that she gave the food to earlier, if he didn't come by, basically.
Well, the guy she gave the food to was cool. He was
he came and saw. Yeah, he just happened to be walking down there. She was kicking the crap out of that guy, and she was basically gonna kill him.
Well, it's like this. I mean, I know I know people shouldn't condone killing him, but to me, I can be a sadist when it comes to vengeance.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that because
had intentions to rape her. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. See, so obviously you want to keep it from raping the next person. Because all he's gonna do is try to do that to the next girl. Always hanging out there saying, "Hey, let me walk you home," and then you say no. You can be saying you're trying to say like, "Dude, she said no."
Right.
Get to stepping. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This guy.
He's not, and he's got something.
But that was just to show you that that she was getting power crazy, and she was she went. Like, trust me, she taught him a lesson when she was tossing it, but then she started to kick him, and she was like kicking him down the street, basically, which is,
she was flying, right?
Yeah,
she was feeling her cheetah predator. She was feeling her cheetah.
No, this is before she became cheetah. This is before this is before she became cheetah. This is when she had Diana's power. She started, and she was kicking the crap. She was, like I said, it was okay when she was tossing him around. Look, but then she started kicking him down the street, which was like. Come on, you can tell this guy was done, and she would have killed him if that guy didn't show up. The other guy didn't,
True, yeah. Oh, you know what? You know how she had her power, Diana's powers already too. The scene where she woke up and tore the door off the fridge. Just trying to open it up.
Exactly.
I saw that part. I was like, oh my god. Okay, so she's got strength already. I'm like, God damn. I was like, she's like, she was like, whoa.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
When she went to the gym and then. Lift that.
Oh yeah. I saw that. See, I saw that. See.
Oh, that was.
And the guys were like, "Whoa, who is this chick?"
Yeah, that was funny.
I felt the beginning, more of like really at the beginning, like past the whole Diana flashback thing.
Yeah,
had more of that 80s, 84, nostalgia. Yeah. And then as it went on, it started to lose some of that. It didn't, even though I know it took place in the 80s, it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't have that, that kind of like magic, like in a mall, you could really see the 80s
there
and then the hairstyles and stuff like that. But then it just sort of kind of just vanished, it wasn't so prevalent throughout the film. And that's okay. But I mean, I do kind of wish that somehow they would have injected it a little bit more here and there or kept that same feeling.
Yeah, I think it became more of
the thing that threw it off was the whole reality warping with the wishes and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Then it got crazy. Yeah, it got
walls
really
out from everywhere. It was just like total weirdness. It was
that was crazy.
Yeah.
And also the scene the scene in the desert when she was, they were after they flew on they were trying to find Maxwell Lord, and they were they had that whole chase sequence there.
That was badass.
That was good too. I like that whole sequence.
And that's where you first got shot and you saw it started to bleed. I was like, what is happening here? It took me a while to understand what was going on. Oh, now I get it. She's losing her power slowly. You remember when she was trying to open the lock? We were trying to, I think, jack the plane or something. She couldn't break into it, and then it took her a while to break the lock. She gave it to Steve, and Steve goes, "That's a strong lock." I was wondering why was she having such a hard time.
She started to lose her, she was starting to lose her powers.
Yeah, I saw that. You mean the warehouse, the scene? I saw that. So I saw a lot of it. I saw enough. I just gotta see the rest because from what you guys are saying, especially Trey Pass, from what you're saying is, it's pretty awesome. So I'm probably gonna enjoy the last half of it.
Yeah, there's another. I forgot what the fight when she has the fight with Cheetah, and she has the armor on. She has the armor. She explains, to Steve about why they have she has the armor. That's from an ancient Amazon who kind of what you see that Amazon they're talking about is Linda Carter's character.
She's like older and supplemented powers.
Exactly that. And I liked that fight too. The fight was cool at the end when she was fighting Cheetah on that near that underground base and stuff, and she was flipping her around and then she got her in the water. And she told her, to stop.
I thought she told her then, but apparently no. She just shocked her.
Yeah, she shocked her. Yeah, that fight was pretty cool.
Yeah. She messed that armor up. Did you see the wings?
Oh yeah.
It came off and it was like all brittle. It was like in pieces already.
Yeah. It
was like a souvenir. It's too bad.
Exactly. Struck it off and then she started kicking ass. I liked it. Like I said, I think Gal Gadot is, like I said, she plays that part perfect. And I don't know if she's going to be in Flashpoint too. She may be in Flashpoint. I know there's going to be a lot of cameos in that.
There should be. I like. She should be contracted to be. I mean, she should have a cameo. Aquaman should have a cameo. I'm waiting for Aquaman 2 sequel because that movie was good too. Getting back to Wonder Woman, like I said, they should have cameos by all the Justice League characters: Superman, Batman, everybody. In some shape or form.
Shazam was good too.
Shazam. Yeah,
I gotta say, the only one I personally thought sucked was BVS.
Which one?
Batman vs Superman. I didn't like that one.
Oh, you didn't like that one? That was awesome. I mean, they brought in Doomsday and everything for that one. So
it started getting better at the end, but like
that was the prelude to Justice League. That was the prelude because it was like I said. That's why I was saying Dawn of Justice because you had 3 of the Justice League right there. And then remember in the movie where he found the computer file with his shoulder. They already had camera footage of Flash in the convenience store, Aquaman deep underwater, which made sense. And they already had Superman, but like I'm saying, Cyborg. Now I like to see him make a cameo too, because I like to see them bring him back too. Because
he's supposed to be in a Flash. I think he's supposed to be in a Flash movie too. He's supposed to.
Because him and Flash became good buddies. A little bit. Remember when they were digging Superman up? They were talking and. Cyborg wasn't feeling him too much, because he figured maybe he was talking too much, because like I said, Flash is like he's a high school kid, so he talks like one like a nerd, but he's still cool.
Yeah, but see, he's supposed to be his character is supposed to be totally different in Zack Snyder's version of Justice League. So exactly.
Oh, good. That means he's going to be more serious, probably.
Yeah, because he's supposed to go into the Speed Force and all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. Seeing how.
Now I'm wondering if they're going to do his arch enemy too, like he saw in the animated version, the Flash with the yellow suit,
Reverse Flash. Yeah, Reverse Flash. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping they bring him in too. So I like to see a live version of him.
I'm sure he'll be in that in the movie because he's gonna be trying to travel back in time to stop his mother from getting killed. Remember, Reverse Flash is the one that kills his mother, so he has to be in the movie.
Yeah.
That Zack Snyder cut of Justice League, that trailer. I think you guys all saw.
Yeah.
Iris, or I don't know her last name is something else, but Iris West. It becomes Iris West, but you saw when he saved her, right?
Yeah.
That was her.
That was her because they had cut her out of the movie. Yeah.
Also, that was his mother.
That was that's his wife, future wife.
Yeah. His future wife. Okay, good. Yeah. So Zack Snyder, he seems pretty hardcore, so that's good. See, there's a lot of dark. The trailer even for the cut was very dark tone. Said, "Oh, this ought to be awesome."
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, why does Zack leave the movie? What happened?
Remember his daughter committed suicide.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. I didn't know about that.
Remember, his daughter committed suicide, so that's why he had to take a break from the.
Oh my God!
Yeah, his daughter committed suicide. Yeah. That's why you see all this, the shirts and stuff. That stuff goes to suicide prevention hotline and stuff. It goes to the charity and stuff. That's his big charity now. But if you watch, a couple of these YouTubers that behind the Snyder Cut, they all the stuff that they make, the merchandise, the profits go to the suicide prevention, to that hotline and stuff.
This was Zack Snyder's, you said, daughter or wife?
Yeah, it was his daughter.
Daughter,
committed suicide. Yeah, so
did
that's
it why or what was wrong or what?
No, they like I said, they did. I didn't get into. We just know that was the reason why.
I'm pretty sure the circumstances surrounding that they probably kept confidential because I'm pretty sure Zach doesn't want that getting out. He doesn't want people knowing the family business. You know what I mean? Suicide can be anything. She could have been depressed or but like I said, they don't want that in the public eye. So
exactly.
They don't want the media making a circus out of that. You know what I mean? Because when singers and other actors die and they suicide, it's always a media debate about why she did this. Why what made her, that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
There's always backlash on that.
I want to ask you a question because now they say Patty Jenkins, the next thing she's going to do is a Cleopatra movie with Gail Gadot. They're going to do a remake of Cleopatra.
Oh,
and she's also going to do a Star Wars movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So I do like her, the director. She's cool. But...
So they said she may or may not be back for Wonder Woman 3.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, because she's filming these 2 movies. So it depends, I guess,
Well, there could still be a Wonder Woman 3.
I think there definitely will be. I just think it may be they may have to do another director, but I thought she could direct Superman. Although they keep saying that what's the guy J.J. Abrams is going to direct the next Superman movie. That's what I keep hearing. They keep saying that because he signed that big deal with Warner Brothers to come on to produce and direct stuff for their for the company, and they said that he's definitely interested in doing Superman, but he wants to do other characters first. But they say he definitely wants to do another Superman movie. So we'll see. I'm
kind of shocked that somebody wants to do another Star Wars movie because after the Rise of Skywalker, that's supposed to be on hiatus for a while.
But speaking of that, see have you been watching The Mandalorian?
No, I gotta watch that too. See, I don't have that streaming service. I gotta pay for it and watch that.
I saw the first episode of the first season, and then I saw the Ahsoka. Ahsoka played by Rosario Dawson, and I saw that episode. I didn't see anything else.
Okay,
I need to watch. I've heard good things about The Mandalorian.
You gotta watch season 2. You gotta watch season 2. Okay, it's only 8 episodes, but trust me, episode 8 is worth everything. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, you know who's in season 2? WWE wrestler Sasha Banks. Yeah, she has a part in one episode.
She's in 2 episodes. Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta watch that. So see, I gotta pay for the HBO streaming service, and I gotta pay for the Disney streaming service just to watch these shows because there's so much out there to watch.
Let me since you already know about torrents, right? I'll give you a website, right? It's called O2 TV Series.
Okay.
It's called O2 TV Series. Okay. That's a site you can go to and you can download. It has a bunch. I think it's an Indian, but they do it in alphabetical order. All the shows that come out, you could download them to your phone or whatever.
Oh, okay. No, if I download them, I'm gonna download them and put a disc so I can download the Mandalorian seasons.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'll work on that tonight. Hey, look at this. Hey guys. You know, it's Christmas. I'm on vacation all next week, so I can. There's a lot of downloading I can do.
But trust me, episode 8 of season 2 is worth everything. Okay.
Well, I know about Luke.
Yeah.
I know about.
Yes.
And I didn't see the whole of that episode, but I saw when he comes in.
Oh yeah.
And the whole.
Wait a minute, Luke Skywalker's back in this.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute, is he a spirit or is he human? He gotta be a spirit.
He's still young.
He's human.
Remember,
hold on.
Wait a minute, he's human.
Yeah, because this takes place just a bit after Jedi, but still,
Yeah.
It takes place after what? The Last Jedi, or like in between?
No, this is before those movies.
Yeah.
So you're saying this is after what is all this after?
This is after Return of the Jedi. This is after.
Oh, good, cool. Okay, so this is after Return of the Jedi. Oh, so how come Princess Leia wasn't in there? But of course, she's old anyway. So yeah, and she's dead now too. Because her last appearance was in Rise of Skywalker. It's the same. She's gone too. Yeah.
See, they did the CGI thing to make them younger.
Yeah.
Well,
we saw that in a Star Wars Rogue One. Remember at the end?
Exactly. How they get
that was And like I said, Princess Leia, that was a funky looking Princess Leia because her eyes look really ladybug like. I'm like, damn, look at the eyes. I'm like, wow. Jumped out at you. I'm like, when she turned around and said, finally there's hope. I'm like, oh shit, what?
But I'm telling you, that scene is just awesome. When he comes back, that's just freaking awesome. He comes back and just wrecks stuff.
I love that.
Awesome.
See, that is what I was expecting. Probably everyone was expecting.
Exactly.
That, I didn't even know what you call those episode. Hold on here. 3, 4, 5. So is it like 6? Hold on. 7, 8, 9. Was it the one with Ray?
Episode 8 was right. That was the one that he came in. Yeah. So that's what everybody was expecting. Episode 8.
Yeah.
Him coming back and just wreck stuff. Yeah.
And the thing is, when he comes back, is this actually Mark Hamill or somebody that looks like him?
Well, no, they took a young. They put his.
Yeah.
You know, it was another guy. They just put a younger version of his face on somebody's face.
So basically, Luke Skywalker.
It's fine to me. I know people complain, but I don't.
No, it wasn't.
Well, yeah. So basically, his look is the same as from Return of the Jedi from '85.
Yeah, exactly. He looked
good. Okay, that's cool. That's good. You know, that's cool. Because look, we all know Mark Hamill's old now. Because like I said, you see the commercials he did, the commercial with Patrick Stewart he did. You know?
I love those commercials.
Yeah, I love him too. I'm like, wait a minute, look at Mark Hamill's back. Okay, he's actually getting work. Because you see more of him than you do of Harrison Ford. But see, Harrison Ford is established. No, he's rich, so you know he probably doesn't have to work as much. You know, now.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have to work.
I just wish they didn't kill off Luke in in episode, was it 8? Yeah, killed him off, and he's pretty much done. If he I would have loved to have seen a continuation of Luke old, but fighting like a badass. Like
exactly.
Now he's
of course, because you can tell he was as powerful as Obi-Wan now because the way he projected his image to Leia to help her for that diversion in the Last Jedi, that was awesome. That's a new trick I never saw before. I'm like, okay, so he's really strong.
Oh yeah.
So you know.
But he wasn't making contact when he was fighting Kylo Ren. He just kept avoiding him or like spinning or something like that because he wasn't.
He knew what he was doing, but his whole thing was the strategy was a diversion to allow them to escape in the caves because they were basically defeated. So see, he basically did what he did long enough for them to get away. Because remember, at the end he said, "See you around, kid." I'm like, "Oh, that is so cool." He basically.
I guess like with me and maybe a lot of other folks too, we still at least maybe still include that scene, but still would have had him maybe something before that. Have him fight like a badass at least and go out, one time.
The concept was for him is after Return of the Jedi, he left the Alliance because he was because of what happened with Han and Leia's son, Kylo Ren. What happened with Kylo Ren at the Jedi Academy? Right. So he retreated.
I was going to say, but at the end of the Mandalorian, that episode you're talking about when Luke comes in, how he was fighting like a badass in there.
Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of folks, as well as myself, was at least. I guess I can only speak for myself, but I'm pretty sure everyone else was expecting that the Rey trilogy was going to have badass fights like that.
Exactly.
Like we saw the first one, Force Awakens. Okay, it's understandable they fight like crap. They just started out, and then at least the second and then the third, they're going to fight like badasses. Guess what? No improvement. No, they still sucked.
Well, I mean, I respectfully disagree. I mean, I thought it was good. The fight scenes were good because she had gotten better. And then, like I said, by the end, they united because that's all they wanted. Because the thing is, even though they fought, they really shouldn't have fought because that's what she was trying to convince them of. Like, say.
Yeah, that last fight was actually decent, but it still wasn't on par as to what they had in Empire Strikes Back, Jedi.
Yeah, Luke and Vader. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. Yeah, the fight scene. Yeah, because when Luke and Vader hooked up. It was awesome. Like I said, see, when it comes to new stuff and in Star Wars, you're trying to do something with new stuff. It's not the same, but it still is pretty good. It's still pretty good, you know what I mean? Because it's Lucas, it's stamp on it. The effects, TIE fighters, the ships, everything is still up to par. It's just the characters are basically you have a new generation because Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, everybody's old. So even the actor under Chewbacca, he passed away now. So that's 2 of them gone. And actually, the actor for Darth Vader, not the guy talking, not James Earl Jones, but the guy who wore the costume, David Prowse. Yes. He passed away.
Yeah,
I just found out now. So
man.
But at least they kept at least Anthony Daniels is still alive. Because C-3PO is timeless. He's the same voice, same everything. You can have anybody else talking C-3PO.
R2D2 is in Mandalorian too. He shows up too with Luke.
Wow.
Yeah,
really
great. See, I gotta watch this now. I gotta watch all of this. See, this is a lot of TV to watch. I gotta watch a lot of TV.
I was gonna say though, I don't look at
O2 TV series. Okay, just Google it. O2 TV series. Okay, it has it all in alphabetical order, and you can just find what you want and download it. Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna download every episode and I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna be like, I got it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna keep that.
I don't look at the characters getting old, like how you said, like Luke is getting old, he's old now, and I don't look at that like getting old as like a reason why they're not going to fight so good. Look at Dooku.
Oh yeah,
the guy was old as crap, but look at, I mean, he was still fighting badass. So they could do something like that. In fact, you should be fighting better. Or look at, hold on, what's that actor's name? Hold on here, Ian McDermott, I think his name is Ian McDermott, who played Emperor. See, he was old in the prequels. Yeah. And remember when he killed Mace Windu and all those other Jedi that came for him? See, he fought like a badass. And when he fought against Yoda, he's old.
Oh, of course, yeah. And so Yoda, Yoda was the only one that could beat him, but Yoda didn't beat him. And also, like I said, he returned in the Rise of Skywalker. That was him, the Rise of Skywalker. So that was good. So you still had one OG in the series. And like,
it was a badass move he did, though, when he shocked all of those ships out of the skies with the lightning. I did like that. But I wanted to fight with his saber against. I was expecting that when he came out. I was like, "Oh, this they better make up for this. This is gonna be a badass fight, a badass lightsaber fight with Rey versus the Emperor." Didn't happen.
Well, they wouldn't do that because you know what? Even as good as Rey has gotten, Rey is not strong enough for the Emperor. Still not strong enough.
Well, yeah, she still sucked as a fighter. Her
martial skills were still scientifically, theoretically. It wouldn't make sense because she's not as strong. She's not strong. I mean, the only one that was strong enough is dead now too is Yoda. But so you basically have nobody for the Emperor. So hey, it is what it is. It's just like I said. At least you had an OG. For that movie. Like see if he can shock the sky and knock out ships. See, and show you how strong he's basically invincible when it comes to the dark side. He's basically invincible. But
how it ended though. I forgot how he got defeated. I can't quite
remember. All the voices from the Jedi's were talking to him, and it was her and Kylo Ren that defeated him together. Remember, because she was gonna transfer his power to him to keep him alive, and he was on life support. And I think her and Kylo. Yeah, I got it back there. Cause I got all three of them on Blu-ray back there. I was actually about to watch it, but I had to do something. I might watch it tonight, but of course, I'm gonna finish watching Wonder Woman. See, so much TV to watch. But like I said, I'm off all next week, and I'm off until next year, so I have plenty of time.
Yeah. Look at this. This is titled Wonder Woman 1984 discussion. We delved into.
I know. Yeah, we got about Wonder Woman. Yeah, it's like Wonder Woman can lead to other things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you said Gal Gadot is going to do a Star Wars movie. I was like, okay, well, you know what? If she were to be in Star Wars, I think she'd make a good Princess Leia too. I mean, she's not Carrie Fisher, but she could pull it off. I guess Like
I said, I thought she did a great job. Like I said, with the she kicked ass to me in this movie. I like it.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she's ass kicker. Yeah, she's strong. I mean, she can fly. She can, every member of the Justice League, as far as her as well, is one of the strongest ones. She's basically just as strong as Superman, I think, in a sense.
See, they kind of nerfed her power in Justice League. They kind of nerfed her power because you remember the fight they had, when Superman we first woke up and they tried to
they're trying to stop him and
he basically manhandles all of them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because he was a little pissed, especially at Batman. Because remember, we Esther said, "Let me ask you a question. Can you bleed?" I'm like, "Yeah, you remember that?" I'm like, I knew that was coming. When I first saw it, I was like, "Oh shit, I know that's coming." Yeah, he remembers.
But Wonder Woman has enough. She has enough strength and stuff. She's not as strong as Superman, obviously. But she could last a little bit longer than all the rest of them with a fight with Superman.
But she is a god.
She
defeated Ares and full right through his chest. Yeah. So she's got godlike powers.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't age. Yeah. She doesn't age.
And I think probably if she were to fight Superman 1-on-1, it would take a while. But she probably could give him a run for his money. I don't know if she would beat him, but she would give him a run for his money. She could hurt him.
Yeah, in the comics, she is strong. She's like the strongest warrior. Yeah. And there's been plenty of comic books where she's actually killed Superman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I remember somebody telling me that. Yeah, that's probably one. Okay. Yeah. So wait a minute.
You're right back.
Okay. Hey, why did she kill Superman? What was that? Is that did she become evil or?
No, it's one of these Elseworld stories. Where it's a different story. It's not the regular universe, but it's one of these things where Wonder Woman was like, she's a warrior, and she, and I think Superman was either he was evil or something, or
he told me he turned bad or he was a slave. Okay, yeah, okay, maybe she did. Yeah, she killed him out of defense of the
planet. Exactly, because they said she gets into this warrior frenzy, and she has the sword and and they said she basically kills him, because remember, Superman can be hurt by magical things. And so
yeah, basically his one weakness, as we all know, is kryptonite.
Kryptonite and magic. Those are the two things that can hurt him. So I think they said the sword that she carries is like this. I forgot what there's a name for it, but I can't remember what the name of it. But it's supposed to be something. It's linked to the gods, so it's magical. So that that she.
So that can hurt him too. That can kill him too.
She can hurt him with that. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah. Well, anything linked to the gods, yeah, that's
exactly. It's magical.
That makes sense. That's very understandable.
Exactly. Okay. So, and remember, and the Flashpoint. Remember when Atlantis is gonna fight Themyscira, and Wonder Woman, I think she beheads Mira, and she's like, she's crazy because then they say that she has an affair with Aquaman, and then and he doesn't want to leave Mira for her, and then she goes nuts and declares war on Atlantis.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. If you want, the original Flashpoint.
Oh, so Aquaman and Wonder Woman had a thing at one time.
Yeah, they had in the Flashpoint universe. Yeah, they have an affair, and then and she wants him to.
Oh, they should put that on the screen because, like I said, I'm pretty sure.
If you watch the animated, cartoon, they'll show you, or read the graphic novel, they'll tell you where they have an affair, and then.
Yeah, I have the cartoon. Yeah, I downloaded it. Yeah, I have it on. I actually have it on 2 different discs. So I got so many discs. I can't find one, so now I gotta make a new one. So I think I got them on 2 or 3 different discs.
Yeah,
and then I bought a bunch of them too. I bought a bunch of the DC animated movies. But look, those movies are good.
Oh yeah, they're really good. I like.
Actually, I downloaded the one, the Justice League Dark one.
Yeah,
which was supposed to be the storyline in the Justice League cut.
Yeah,
where they were at war in there. So I've got that. I still have to look at that. And also look at this. I've downloaded the Batman animated series, the original one.
Oh yeah.
I've downloaded the Justice League series. I found both of them on different torrents. I got both of them. I gotta watch it all now. So like I said, I got stacks and stacks of downloaded stuff.
That's a lot of good content. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff.
Oh yeah.
A lot of TV to watch. A lot of TV to watch. Like I said, I would need to buy 3 streaming services to watch all this. Keep paying. That's spending a lot of money. It'd be nice if, like I say, if you can get them Jones free or somehow get a code or something and hack them Jones and get them for free for like 6 months as long as you want, But
do you think that Asteria, Linda Carter, who came in at the end of Wonder Woman 84, do you think she's going to be in future ones? That's why they showed it. I really hope they do.
Yeah, I hope she
they bring her as a real character.
Yeah. Linda Carter came in. I gotta watch this now. Oh my goodness, Linda. Yes, right. That's what's called right there. Paying respects to the OG.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool. I like that. That was nice.
So what was Linda Carter's character in this? What did she do? Who was she supposed to be?
She was the ancient warrior that they said that she helped the Amazons, right, defeat this ancient enemy so they could escape to Themyscira, defeat man, right? That's what it was. That's when she was explaining it to Steve Trevor. She said that this warrior, the armor helped her hold back man so the other Amazons could escape. And they went to Themyscira and formed Themyscira. They left man's world. And she sacrificed herself basically so they could get away. And she had this special armor. And then Diana had it. And then she had it at the end in the movie. She was fighting Cheetah with the armor on.
So it's a shorter.
So Diana Prince
came back. So if they bring her into future ones, we're gonna have to learn that. You're gonna have to explain that.
Exactly.
Oh, so here's the thing. So that would mean that maybe Linda Carter's character might have been a past Wonder Woman herself at one time, and see that would be cool because then you can have the original one as well as the new one in the same movie. This is great.
I thought she was according to the Gal Gadot ones. Wasn't she created from clay?
Yeah, well, in one version of her story, she's created by because I think it said Queen Hippolyta wished for a daughter, and she sculpted one in clay, and then the gods gave it life.
Was that what this one was? The Gal Gadot one?
No. I think in this one they say that she's a daughter. Did they say that she's a daughter of the god? In this, I think in the original movie, right? Because because doesn't what's his name, Ares, explain that to her, right? That you're the daughter. Yeah. Because
at the end, right before she blasted a hole right through Ares' chest, by David Stewart, she said, "Goodbye, brother."
Yeah, exactly.
And
because he tells her, you're a god. Yeah, he said you're a god too. Yeah, because she didn't know.
Yeah, so she must. I think she's daughter of Zeus.
Yeah, she's the daughter of Zeus, and but like I said, if you one version of it, her Queen Hippolyta, she wishes for a daughter, so she sculpts a daughter in clay. And then Zeus gives it life, and that becomes Diana. So
but that might have been a cartoon then.
yeah, I think that's cartoon. I think in one version of the comic books too. Yeah, that's how she came.
Okay, the last cartoon for Wonder Woman was Wonder Woman Bloodlines. That's the last one they made.
Yeah,
which was pretty good. Which was pretty good too. Yeah. See, all the DC movies anime movies are awesome.
Yeah.
Because you know you can make a trilogy with them. Like I said, a lot of times I think when they do these movies, they're all different little stories. You know, none of them are sequels to the other. You know, it just depends. Oh, also I got the animated, the original animated Superman series too. I got that one too. Yeah, so I have a lot of content to watch.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Wow.
But like I said, I like I'm trying to see why they delayed it. No, I think what was the reason why they delayed it originally?
Was it because of COVID?
No. I know that that was the second time, I think. But remember, because originally it was supposed to come out in 2019, but I think they moved it because of a movie. I think wasn't it because of Star Wars? They moved. Remember they moved Star Wars because Star Wars was supposed to come out in May, then they moved it back to December. So they said, let me move Wonder Woman out of because Wonder Woman was supposed to come out in November. So they said, let's move it out of that, and then it was supposed to come out in June, and then pandemic hit, of course. So then they
see, and you don't want to release it against Star Wars because you know it can. I don't know. I mean, I think Wonder Woman might have been some competition for Star Wars. You know, you never know because now with the way movies are made now.
That last Star Wars, that Rise of Skywalker, or was it called Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah, Rise of Skywalker.
That was the one that would have been up.
It's like
it would have lost.
Yeah, because it was lost. Yeah, because the thing is, the character Rey, I think, in some way, shape, or form, is supposed to be like a descendant or like a relative in some way to Luke and Leia. I think that's what I think that's what it is. Or basically, they were spiritual Jedi mentors to Rey. They end up being, you know. But back to Wonder Woman. Yeah, Wonder Woman. It sounds like it was very awesome.
I was kind of curious because I never finished your review. What did you give it out of 10?
I gave it an 8.2.
8.2.
Yeah.
8.25, you mean, or 8.2?
No, 8.2. Because, like I said, I like the original Wonder Woman better. I think that was a better movie to me. Yeah. So I said it was just a little bit below that one because I think I gave the original Wonder Woman an 8.5. I think, but so I said this is a little bit below that. So, but I still enjoyed it. Like I said, I mean, it was 2 hours and 30 minutes, but to me, it went by quick. It didn't drag to me. So it went quick to me. And when I can't tell about the time, I think that's a good movie. When you watch the movie, you're not even concerned about the time. So I have no problem with when the movie just flows and you just watch it all the way through, and you're not even thinking about the time. That's why I enjoyed it. Like I said, I really loved the first movie just because no man's land scene, which was great, which was awesome, when she just took off the thing and went up and had the shield and was blocking the thing, and then she was in the town wrecking stuff in the town. That was just freaking awesome. That's why I love the original. It was just freaking awesome. That was the whole. And originally they said that no man's land scene wasn't going to be in the movie. That they wanted to cut that part out of the movie, which I thought that's insane. That was one of the best parts of that movie. That no man's land scene when she goes up, it comes out because remember she has like the cloak on through that when they're in the trenches with Steven, and then they got to take the town, and then she just takes the cloak off and walks up the thing. And then you see her walking by, and then she slow motion, and she knocks the bullet, and then she stands there with her shield, and and they're firing at her, and she's just absorbing it, and then she just starts kicking ass all through the town, and that was just I love that scene. That whole sequence to me, No Man's Land, was just freaking awesome. I just love that scene. But I like I said, there were certain parts of this movie that I really like. And what I also liked about there was another part to that. You'll see it when you watch the end of the movie, Maxwell Lord, when he gives up his power at the end and he goes to see his son. And I have to admit, this got to me when he went to see, he went looking for his son, right? Because, he had left his son in that office building and the people were rioting and they was trying to break down the door and his son basically had to run outside and hide. And he went, he took a helicopter there and he was looking for his son. And he finally, his son saw him and came out of the bushes and they reunited and he said, I'm going to be a better father, try to be a better father. And the son said, listen, he said, all I want is you. He said, you don't have to give me things. All I want is, you're my dad, which really got to me when he said that to him. He said, you're my dad. That's all he wanted. He didn't want any, he was concerned about wishes and all that stuff and riches and all the stuff that his father could buy him. He just wanted to spend time. He just loved his father. And I just, that's the way the little kid said it. He said, "I just want you're my dad." You know, he said, "I love you." He said, "Yeah, you're my dad." You know, he just said it like matter of fact, like of course I love you. I don't want you don't have to give me things. And that really got me. That moment, and also like I said, when she had to give Steve Trevor up, and and she started crying, and she kissed him goodbye and renounced the wish and started running and threw the lasso and started riding the clouds and then started flying. I love that. Those scenes are awesome. And the White House fight, which I really loved. I love the White House fight when she was just kicking ass with the lasso and spinning it around and stuff. And then she had to fight Cheetah with her powers, diminishing, and she had to fight Kristen Wiig, and then she tried to use her, the symbol, and Cheetah went right through it. And like I said, they were fighting and tossing around. There was some good action scenes in this movie. I don't pay attention to Rotten Tomatoes, because I think Rotten Tomatoes, the score is starting to go down and stuff, but I don't pay attention to Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes to me don't mean anything. I don't listen to that. I judge a movie from what I see. When I see it, if I enjoy it, I don't give a crap what the critics say or Rotten Tomatoes, whatever they say. I know a lot of people look at the score and see what the score is and think, oh, okay, no, the movie's not that good. Because I went into International Movie Database. I think they gave it a 6.8 or 6.2. I said this movie is way better than that. I don't know who's rating this movie, but to give it that low a score. Okay, come on, the movie. Trust me, the movie's good to me. I don't know how they wound up giving it that low a score.
Well, that's the media for you. See, I think that's why Justice League didn't do too well, because Rotten Tomatoes probably gave it gave that a lower score, than what they gave Wonder Woman at 84.
Yeah.
And see, the media, when any kind of movie medias, despite what fans think, despite the fans overwhelming support.
Yeah,
I just think the media kind of shoots things down when they shouldn't. I mean, that's just me. Yeah. I can't wait to watch the rest of this, because it sounds like it was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, you'll like towards the end. Like I said, the fight on the ship when she's fighting Cheetah in the armor and stuff. That's cool too. And
that's what I can't wait to see the most is her and she.
And you didn't see the part where she started to fly, right? You didn't see that part either.
No, I didn't see the part yet. See, I stopped at a certain point because I went to bed.
Yeah, okay.
Of course, before I went to bed, I had to go out. I drove out to my job to get something. I left something at work.
Oh, okay.
So I got back around 3 something. So the thing is, I try not to stay up all night no more, because it's kind of bad. So I try to get some sleep. So I'm gonna watch it, but I'm watching that because it's still on 10:34, so it's not too bad right now.
Okay.
So
Okay, but yeah, you'll definitely enjoy the rest of it. Yeah.
So see, and the thing is, I downloaded like three different files. One's an IMAX file, AC rip. One's an AVI file. One's what they call a Matroska file, which you can't put on disc. But I finally found IMAX 1080p web rip, which is like from a streaming service. That's an MP4 file, which is probably the best file.
Oh, okay.
I burned that to this too, so I have it on like 3 different discs, because actually me and my dad were gonna watch it. Together. So
like I said, I just joined HBO Max, and I watched it on my iPad. Believe it or not, I watched it on my iPad, which is freaking, my iPad here. It was freaking awesome. It flowed all the way through. It didn't stop. Didn't.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Through.
HBO Max right now is $5.99 a month. That's probably the cheapest a month, because everybody else is like what I've done is like I would get like a Netflix card. They put $40 on it, so I got $40 worth of Netflix for like till next year. For like 4 months. Plus, I got that for
is it $13.99 or something like that?
Yeah, it was $11.99, but I think it's gone up. Yeah,
I think the price went up because they send you this thing that tells you that the price went up for Netflix. Yeah, I think it's $13.99 now. I think.
Yeah, so I just buy a gift card every 3 months, so I get a few months, and plus, I've got Netflix now for Cobra Kai.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Cobra Kai looks good too. I saw the trailer.
I watched Cobra Kai. I watched Cobra Kai release. That is, I can't wait till next Friday, January 1st. It's coming out too next Friday. And I'm on vacation.
Checking that out too.
That's the good part. I'm on vacation. I can watch that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that in one shot all night. I'm set for that one.
Yeah. January 1st is when it comes.
Yep, next Friday. Yep.
Really?
Okay. Oh yeah, there's another show, Sammy. WandaVision comes out on the 15th.
On the 13th.
Disney
yeah.
Plus. WandaVision.
Also, I see the trailer for Winter Soldier and Falcon. I want to see that too. Yeah,
that comes out in March.
WandaVision looks a little too comical. I mean, I know it's like a timeline because you got him as Beaver Cleaver and then you got him, but I've seen the trailer for it.
Yeah, but the whole thing with WandaVision is it's supposed to be going. She's using her because the whole premise of it is that because she's so missing vision that she uses her hex power to create this whole world. Yeah, because remember she's a mutant, so she uses her hex power to create this world where she brings him back, using her hex power and stuff. And I heard that Quicksilver is supposed to be in it. Like she's supposed
to bring,
that she's supposed to bring him back. Like like I said, she creates this whole world because she's a mutant. She just used her power to create this whole world, and where she's in it with him and she's happy. And they show them all through the different shows, TV shows, and all that stuff. Like the Dick Van Dyke Show, like that, and
that's the part I saw.
Brady Bunch and all that stuff. Yeah, but I heard that's supposed to lead into the Doctor Strange movie. That I think at the end of it, she's supposed to, because remember she's supposed to be in the next Doctor Strange movie too.
Yeah, Doctor Strange, the multiverse of madness. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's supposed to be a lot. That's supposed to be coming in that movie. They're supposed to have Professor X in there making an appearance because now they have the rights to the X-Men. Yeah, that's a good thing. Also, have you seen the trailer for Morbius?
Yeah, definitely.
I damn sure want to see that. I gotta see that
because I don't know when it's coming out now because of the COVID situation. I don't know when it's coming out, but I definitely want to see that.
We gotta watch for Venom 2 because Venom 2 is supposed to have Carnage. So I'm
Yeah.
But anyway, no, Wonder Woman is great. I think Gal Gadot should do a third and a fourth one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I think she'll definitely do another one. Like I said, this movie. It's not going to make as much because the COVID situation, but I definitely think they'll make a third one anyway. And speaking of, I don't know if you heard or not about because the Warner Brothers said they will release most of their movies on HBO Max and then for 31 days and in the theaters at the same time. And now I heard that they Dune they pushed Dune back to October because they're hoping that the movie theaters are open because so they want to show it in the big theaters. And also Godzilla versus Kong may be getting pushed back. They didn't say definitely yet, but that because remember that was supposed to come out in May this year.
Is that even in production still?
No, they already filmed it. They already
filmed good. That's already been filmed. Oh, so basically, even when Godzilla: The King of Monsters came out, it was already filmed. So basically, everything's been filmed ahead of time. Well, that's good. Yeah.
So they were saying that they may push it back because they're waiting to see how the COVID situation, with the vaccine, and maybe later in the year, next year, maybe later towards the fall, maybe theaters will open up again. So which is I'm kind of waiting because theaters, especially New York, theaters close around I think in April. The theaters have been closed in New York, at least New York City, since April. So
all the theaters in my area are closed. Even the ones out in the busy area, all of them are closed. So I can't go see. I can't go see nothing. Yeah. So basically, I have to watch everything on the streaming service. So, but that's good. Exactly. So I'm glad to see they can, even though they're putting it out in theaters. The cities that are open, they're putting it out on the streaming service. So I can. So technically, it works out great because I don't have to pay $10 for a ticket no more.
Yeah.
And usually I would. Like I said, I downloaded the New Mutants, which I thought was awesome. I got that. Yeah. So I see that now. I want to see that too. See, so there's a lot of stuff that's out. Oh, I'm wondering when they're going to release Black Widow.
Yeah,
I mean, I see that.
Well, I heard the last thing I heard was they said they still want to release it in the theaters. So, but you got to see how the situation with the COVID situation. You can't promise anything because people still don't want to go. Even if they open up theaters later, people may not want to go until they.
No, I don't want to go personally either because vaccine or no vaccine, it's too dangerous. I'm not risking my health for a movie.
Exactly.
Look, they were talking about releasing it on. They were talking about releasing it on the Disney service.
Disney Plus,
Yeah, they should go ahead and do that. Just go ahead and do that.
I think they said.
Welcome back, Sam. Yeah, I know you're having some technical issues. Yeah, you're popping off and okay.
But I think they kept saying that Disney is kind of holding out hope to see if the theaters open. But I think eventually you're going to have to release it on Disney Plus.
Right? Yeah. See, Disney just holding out for money. They just want to make. They want to make this. That's greed. So you know what? Yeah. Forget the greed because people are going to value their health over sitting in a movie here next people. Risking the. Think about this. Why would you go see a movie, eat popcorn, and actually you come over, you're coughing and sneezing, you're wondering why? Like, okay, shit.
Let's release it on Disney Plus.
Right, release it. Yeah, I mean, we got to pay to see it. We got to pay for it anyway. Or of course, I'm not gonna pay for it. But I'm saying, once it releases on Disney Plus, it's gonna be on the torrents, and I'm just download it for free.
When I bought my phone, when I bought my phone, part of the packages you get Disney Plus for a year for free, which is good.
Cool.
That was a good deal. So, and then when I bought my iPad, they said that you could get Apple TV for a year for free. So I'll take it. You know, they give it to you for free for a year.
Apple TV.
Hey, is Apple TV an app, or because I'm trying to find a site where I can watch that, because I know the show's on there. I want to watch it. Also, I want to try to find Peacock because
I got an Android box. There's a thing called Cinema HD. Cinema HD. It's an app, Cinema HD, and they have stuff from Hulu, from Netflix, and they're all TV shows and stuff, TV shows and movies. But it's called Cinema HD. You can look it up, Cinema HD. You download that app, and you can get. They stream stuff on that site. They stream stuff. They stream TV shows, movies, westerns, sci-fi, everything, and Hulu stuff. Stuff that comes on Amazon, stuff that comes on Apple TV.
How about Peacock?
I think they do have shows on Peacock too.
There's one show on Peacock I want to see. I want to watch the Saved by the Bell reboot.
I guess the not reboot. It's a sequel, right? Because it's the same characters, just older, right?
Yeah. Well, it's the new generation. Yeah, but I call it reboot because it's like they're trying to revitalize. And then, like I said, the original actors, they have jobs now again. So because they can't get work anywhere else. you don't see.
Oh yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So there's a lot to see. Yeah, because and here's something else, guys. On a side note, you notice the streaming services are overtaking cable. See, people are giving cable because it's cheaper for these services. But you watch same movies, it's just a little cheaper. Like I said, now on my PS3, see my PS3 is out. My PS3 is outdated.
Yeah.
I have to get PS4 to actually get the Disney services and DC because of the app compatibility. But I got PS3, I got Netflix and Hulu on them, and I have Amazon Prime, which I haven't used in a while because Amazon Prime is $12.99, so I don't get that much.
Because I have an Amazon account, so I get the Prime free. I get the Prime member, so I get.
Okay, well that's cool. Yeah, okay, yeah.
So I get that stuff for free. So, but yeah, there's a lot of everything is coming streaming anyway now, mostly. So.
Yeah, because see, like I said, even anything on Amazon Prime, I saw advertisement for a movie on Amazon Prime I want to watch. It's directed by the black actress Regina King. It's called One Night in Miami. It's a historical thing. It's it got an actor playing Muhammad Ali. One actor playing Sam Cooke, and one actor playing.
For that, right? It's for them, right?
Yeah, it's for them. Yeah, so it's based on true events. I want to watch that, so I'm gonna download that now.
Yeah.
So I can download. So I found a site which I'm gonna link y'all to called RARBG Torrents.
Okay.
And you can get almost anything new. Anyway, you can't get. I mean, you can get some old '80s movies if they're available there. Because I downloaded one I never saw before.
Yeah,
it had an actor in it who was in this movie I got downloaded called Winter called actor named Don Michael Paul. He basically directs now. But I found a movie called Rolling Vengeance. He basically is a truck driver who's like parents were killed, family was killed, and he builds like a monster truck and goes after the guys who did it in vengeance. So it's pretty good. It's a little cheesy looking, but it's pretty good.
Okay. Oh yeah, but like I said, remember O2 TV series. That's what it's called.
I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna get a
TV series.
O2 TV series, Cinema HD.
Google it, and I tell you, it has all the TV shows in alphabetical order, so you can search. The only thing that you got to be, it has a lot of pop-ups, so you may want to have like a pop-up blocker or something. It has a lot of pop-ups in it.
Yeah, I have a blocker. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you can download the shows. It has it by season. It has an alphabetical order by season, and then by episode, and then you can download the high definition version of it or a smaller size version of it. Download it to your phone or download it to your computer, whatever, and then watch it anyway. But that's what my friend used to do. My friend at work, in the morning, because he'd come in before us, and he'd be sitting. When I come in, he'd be sitting down there before he starts work and watching TV shows on his phone. And I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Oh yeah, I downloaded the show for I came to work, so I'm watching it now." And that's what he did. And he told me about it. He said, "Yeah, he download the shows and watch them at work, watch them on the thing without commercials and stuff." Watch them.
Oh, that's awesome. Actually, two of my coworkers at my job, they have the same thing. They have phones, and while they're working, they're always listening to either something on YouTube or a TV show. Thing is, I have a prepaid phone, so I have limited data. I don't have unlimited data, so I can't do that on my phone. But I got to do it. Plus, I'd rather watch it on a big screen TV or a computer rather than the phones. Phones are small for me. I need a widescreen shot. That's what I love. See,
or you could do you could pair your phone to your TV. Yeah, there's a way to pair your phone to your TV.
Okay.
That way you can watch what you watch on your phone. You can watch on your TV.
I'm gonna have to probably buy a new TV for that because I'm still using a Vizio 1080p, you know, with the big ratio. I don't have none of the new 4K. See, probably the newer TVs probably have that connection where I got to figure that out, but I don't have that.
Yeah.
But like I said, my setup I have.
That's what it is. You pair
my setup.
Sorry,
go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. You can pair your phone, like especially you have an iPhone, pair it to your TV. As long as you have the internet connection, you can connect it to your TV. You know, it'll pick up, and you can you can mirror it from your phone to your TV, and then you can watch it that way. Like I said, I downloaded when I signed up for HBO Max. I think you get 5 connections. I think you get 5. I think it's 5 or 4 connections you get. But I went to the HBOMax.com and signed in there, so I got it on my computer, I got it on my phone, I got it on my iPad, so I got it there, and I think you can put it on 4 or 5 different devices. Once you sign up for it, you can put it on different devices. So that's a good thing about it. You can put it on different devices. So if you want to, like yesterday, while I was watching Wonder Woman, I was laying down on my bed, and I had the iPad and just had it parked and it was watching it there. Exactly. It's nice high definition. It streamed beautifully. It didn't stop once. Exactly. It didn't buffer or anything like that. It just played all the way straight through.
Wow. Oh, that's good. Yeah. So, you know, as far as the devices, like I said, the setup I have a Vizio TV connected to an old VCR, Toshiba VCR DVD.
Yeah.
On the bottom, and I have a PS3 on top. So it's like this. I mean, you know, to figure that out, I'll probably have to spend money for a new TV. I probably don't have that connection on mine. Like I said, no, because my Vizio TV is pretty old. Yeah. I mean, I've had it like years ago when I was at the other job at the bank. Yeah. Probably in the early mid 2000s when those TVs were just coming out.
Yeah.
So let's see now, you notice everything's changed. Now all the movies have gone from Blu-ray to 4K Ultra.
Oh yeah.
And to get the 4K Ultra vision, you got to buy a 4K Ultra TV, a 4K Ultra player, and the 4K Ultra movies, and that's like $1,000 right there, $2,000 for all that. Because see, look at this.
Don't even waste your time. Just
right? Yeah. See, I'm happy with the setup I have, and like I said,
those prices will go down eventually. The
thing is, the 4K Ultra movies, they're the same prices as a PS5 game or PS4 game. They're like, I mean, I think Star Wars. Yeah. You got older ones coming out. I think the Matrix is like $40. You know, I think for 4K Ultra, and the 4K Ultra player is like $400, $500. A 4K Ultra TV, the lowest I think is like $800, or a good one is bigger one is like over $1,000.
I think eventually those prices will go down. Just like when Blu-ray first came out, the price was so high, and then eventually they went down because it's demand. Nobody's going to be paying for $400 or $500.
Oh yeah, and plus see, technology advances and gets old and it changes. So see, Blu-ray, but see, I don't know where you can go from 4K Ultra. What's the next step up? I mean, everything's so digital, and I've seen 4K.
Didn't I hear? I don't know if it's Japan or whether they said they got 8K or something. I heard something like that.
8K. Wow. Okay. 8K, so see, I already work on something to 8K.
Yeah.
You know what?
Anything beyond Blu-ray or even like 4K, but really Blu-ray. Do we really need it? Yeah. I mean, we're really gonna look at it and say, "Oh, just seeing that little speck or that,
this is better. This is better." And the thing is,
all the difference.
The 4K Ultra. I remember when I see the display TVs in Walmart. The 4K Ultra looks so digital. It looks weird. It looks like it's a 3D live shot. It looks just very weird. And the thing is, it looks like if you watch it too long, it hurts your eyes. It looks like it hurts your eyes. Because even when I used to go to the movies, and I remember a movie I saw, the Nicolas Cage movie. It was a racing movie. I saw it in 3D glasses. I came out of the thing. I had a headache. And I didn't even sit close. I sat all the way in the back. I was like, "Damn, I got a headache." And like they're saying that 3D, but it's like the PS3 where kids were having seizures playing the PS3 too long because of the graphics. They were so blatant and so staring. They started having seizures. So see, I can only imagine what an 8K Ultra Vision is going to do to your eyes. I mean, that's ridiculous. So that means you're going to have an 8K Ultra player, an 8K Ultra TV. You got to buy 8K Ultra movies. You got to spend money all over again.
No, like I said, just wait till eventually those prices will go down. So I don't even worry about that.
Even when the prices go down, I still ain't buying it because it's a waste. It's a waste because, like I said, I got over 300 Blu-rays now. I had over some DVDs, but I got rid of those for the Blu-ray versions of it. Just a couple of weeks ago, Sam, I bought at Best Buy the newest Blu-ray I bought. I bought the Jaws collection on Blu-ray. They have you can buy Jaws 2, 3, and 4 on in a collection set. It doesn't have all 4 of them. It's just 3 of them. So I have the first one on by itself on Blu-ray. I had it years ago, but I finally got the other 3, and I've been wanting to get them because they've been out. I just haven't bought them because you can buy them individually on Amazon. They've been out for years. for cheap. And actually, before I got that, I bought the Beverly Hills Cop trilogy on Blu-ray, all 3 of them. I got all 3 of them on Blu-ray. Yeah. But I said that I got them for cheap. They were cheap. It was like under $20 for all 3 movies. That's good. So
I have about like 2.5 or 3K Blu-rays, and even though I sold some here and there, but I also acquired others, so it kind of goes up and down. But I'd say like maybe close to 3K now at this point. But I'm not going to replace all of that. I'll just maybe get certain things from here on up. Like a 4K. Just in case I upgrade, but I'm not going to replace everything that I have.
Now the one thing is, 4K player plays Blu-rays too. So if you really want it, you have an option. Just like PS5 plays PS4 games and PS3.
Yeah.
So, but then again, see, it's spending the money. I'm not spending the money all for all that. And the thing is, my PS3 crashed years ago. I can't play my games anymore because I lost all my game data. So I didn't really care. All I do is I download movies and I use the PS3 for like a second cable box. I watch Netflix. I watch Hulu when I can get it. I watch my downloaded movies because they play on my downloaded movies. They only play on that, like I said, because you can download Blu-ray rips. They call them 1080p, 64 W something, ARBG, and they're perfect. And now also the thing is, when you download a new movie, there's still a copy guard on it. Yeah. Oh yeah, see, I want to get that.
What's that's it, Beastmaster?
That's a Beastmaster.
This
is a magnetic slipcase thing. I'm not going to take it out because just in case my hands have some chocolate.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's magnetic. It flips open. Has a booklet in there. This thing was like nearly $40.
Oh, okay.
And that's a Blu-ray.
Yeah,
that's Beastmaster 1 and 2.
Blu-ray and 4K.
Oh man, the Blu-ray and the 4K. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, no, what I'm saying was the Blu-ray rip on the torrents. Even when you download a movie, I find out there's a copy guard thing or a sound thing. When you watch a movie a little bit, all of a sudden the sound stops and you get a message on there about settlement guard. So it's like keeps people from pirating.
Oh, okay.
I downloaded a icon or a software called CineX HD, and what it is, you burn the torrent rip through that and it knocks out the copy guard and knocks the copy guard out. So I've been doing that too. See, so like I downloaded Skyline and Beyond Skyline last night. I've been downloading old stuff and current stuff like from 2010. So I've got like probably 1,000 movies. It depending on the size of the file, you can put your movies on a disc. Like if it's 1 point some gigabyte or if it's 2 some gigabytes, you probably just one. Like I said, some of the new movies are bigger over 2 gigabytes because of the rip.
Be back.
Okay. So it's all good. Like I said, I've saved a lot of money on buying Blu-rays anyway. You know what I mean? Because Blu-rays are so expensive themselves. But some like the comic book movies, those I have to buy because I have the whole Marvel trilogy. I have the DC trilogy. Like I say, no, so those I will get. I download them and look at them for a while until the disc comes out. When this comes out, I'll go buy the disc.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't bought any for months. Like I said, if you can download it, you don't need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Some movies I'm not stressing about getting. You know what I mean? So
and a lot of movies, like I said, because of this pandemic, now they're starting to film stuff. Now they're starting to film more movies and TV shows now. But there was this period where they everything got shut down, so they weren't filming stuff. But now, they're doing the COVID protections and stuff, and so now they're filming more TV shows and stuff. And
now with the vaccine out, I'm pretty sure the actors probably getting access to the vaccine.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're getting bolder. But the thing is, I wouldn't film too much. Now I saw. Now look, if you watch Tremors, the Tremor movies, there's a new Tremors movie on Netflix. They make a reference to the pandemic all of a sudden. So apparently they filmed the newest Tremors movie on an island somewhere where it's I guess it's COVID safe, or islands, So
okay,
because the actor who's in the first one, the old guy, the guy from Family Ties, he's in the last one. Actually, he dies in this one. So I'm guessing it's the last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they made 7 of those Tremor movies. They made 7 of those or 8 of those.
7 of them?
Yeah, and I've seen all of them. I've seen every last one.
I know. I love the first one. The
first one's the best,
Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward, right?
Yeah. The first one was the best one, and Arian Gross, the one that plays Bert Gummer. He's the one who's in all of them basically.
Oh, okay.
So like I say, after the first one, when you start evolving the creatures and everything, it got really ridiculous. But
okay.
This newest one, it wasn't bad. It was okay. It was entertaining, but because like I said, when it's a Tremors movie, I gotta watch it. Because it's Tremors. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I've grown to like Arian Gross as an actor. You know what I mean? As an action star in a way. I mean, he's a little kooky, but he's a survivalist. So
Yeah.
So it's all good. It is what it is. But like I said, Wonder Woman. I said I'm looking forward to great things from that. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping it's Justice League 2. I'm hoping we have Justice League 2. I'm hoping we have Justice League 3.
Yeah,
I'm hoping we have a lot of stuff. And then,
I definitely want to see Zack Snyder make another Justice League movie after this. I will definitely, like I said, and everybody's been dying. I've been dying to see Green Lantern and Martian Manhunter are supposed to be in this movie too. So I'm definitely.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to Suicide Squad 2. I'm hoping that release somewhere.
But that looks fun from the trailer I saw. Yeah, that looks good.
The perfect egg sandwich.
What is that?
The perfect egg sandwich.
Oh, God.
Harley sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, as far as Harley Quinn, who saw Birds of Prey here?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh yeah.
I saw it in the theater. Yeah, because that was one of the movies I saw before the pandemic. Also before shutdown. Like I said, I miss going to the theaters. I'm sorry. That was my place was in peace after work. Because I would go after work. I said I work 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. now. To go to the movies on a Friday afternoon after work and you have the weekend off. Yeah. That was awesome. So relaxed. I would go right to the movie theater. I wouldn't even go home. I would go right to the movie theater and I would buy dinner afterwards. Or maybe at a drive restaurant somewhere. I'm like, I miss that. But everything, all of them are closed now.
I miss sneaking in my dinner into the movie theater. I sneak in.
You know what I missed? This is something I did years ago. Yeah. I paid to see one movie, but I ended up seeing 3 because I snuck in different theaters when I wasn't supposed to. The thing is, back when the newspapers had the movie listings, for the most part, and you saw the movie title on the doors, you don't see that no more.
Yeah.
They don't. I'm saying, look, the 3 movies I saw. Yeah, they all started one after the other. The sequence, it's like the stars were aligned. The sequence was perfect. I saw them. I had a blast. I went in there in the early afternoon. I didn't come outside the door. I'm like, man, that was. And the thing is, I didn't walk out through the front door. I walked out the theater through the exit, and no one saw me. No one knew I saw it. And the trick was when I would go into the theater, steam to the theater, I would sit all the way at the top and the back, so I wouldn't be noticed too much.
Oh, okay.
But it was fun. It was. I had a blast. I saw 3 movies in one day because I wanted to see all 3 of them. I said I'm gonna pay them, so I'm gonna just switch theaters. And they all started right one after the other, just perfectly. I'll never say that again. I'm like, but like I said, that was years ago. Like I said, it's different now. Because like I said, you don't see the titles on the theaters; they're all numbered. So you got to buy it and ask.
Yeah. What's that right there, Sammy?
Venom. So I still have on my almost.
Still got the ticket for Venom.
All of my ticket stubs, almost all of them. I have a pile like over back there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like rope. Yeah, and I just kind of keep them all.
Yeah, Venom was awesome. I got Venom in my room. Yeah, I bought that one too. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to Morbius and the Carnage, whenever they film that. I'm guessing some movies are probably too risky to film right now than others because since it's so much action, there's got to be people in it, So sometimes I think some studios don't want to risk the health of other individuals, So that's why you don't see them as much. I'm thinking things are being held back. Even production film is being held back. So a lot of actors are out of work right now. You know what I mean? You notice, look, the whole cast of the X-Men have been doing Zoom calls on YouTube. If you see them on YouTube, they would call X-Men in their own Zoom calls. And what they do is, actually, I saw one YouTube video. The original cast of Goonies was doing the movie and talking on Zoom, sending out the movie. You know what I mean? We're talking even the Asian kid. You saw him, old guy now. I'm like, oh my goodness. They're reduced to Zoom calls.
They're reduced to Zoom calls. Yeah.
I'm saying
they even reenact certain movies, doing their I don't know what you call it, but where they're just kind of performing the film, reading the script, as a part of. I've seen.
It's amazing how actors have to adjust now, just like we do. Because you don't see actors, living lavish anymore. You don't see red carpet events, though. You don't see them out about in limousines. You don't see them glamorous. They're at home just like us. You know what I mean? No makeup. They look shabby sometimes, and they're just, and they're on Zoom saying, "Hey, how you doing? So and so, how you doing?" Oh, there's something y'all need to see that's kind of funny. Right. There's a YouTube video on a Zoom call where the X-Men are doing an X-Men. It was like Halle Berry, Ian McKellen on his call, and the Deadpool showed up. The guy, Jacob Ryan Jacobs. Yeah, he showed up. And the thing is, everything got awkward.
Y'all left, and then y'all left.
Yeah, you saw you. Yeah. I got a feeling the other actors don't like him for real. Somebody
they all left.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, and Hugh Jackman was in the news. They were like, "Oh yeah," and because when he left, you saw Lee Schreiber probably saying X-Men Origins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, right.
Because that's the X-Men Origin people that was left. Yeah.
I'm just saying this, and the thing is, it was. I don't think it was fake or just some. I don't think it was working nothing or fake or something. Just for publicity.
Yeah.
I think the other actors genuinely don't like him.
Okay.
Because they all popped off. They all popped off real quick. And Halle Berry had a real attitude. I mean, she didn't have attitude, but she just was all like, And Ian McKellen, he left and he said, "I gotta leave." Lord of the Rings reunion. I'm like, wow. I'm like, ouch. He goes, "I hope it's okay that I join." And he was just talking, rambling. I'm like, I just think there's something about him that they genuinely don't like. I just got a feeling.
Yeah.
It's something about Ryan Reynolds they don't like. It's kind of like the chick who plays Captain Marvel. Ever since she joined the cast, the whole rest of the cast, even Jeremy Renner, everybody was just dogging her out like crazy. They were dogging her out on shows, but apparently there's something about her that the way she comes off, the way she talks, or comes off that's been rubbing the actors.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, that's been rubbing the actors the wrong way. And so I'm like, okay, wow, okay.
I like Brie Larson.
Anyway,
I got no problem with her.
Yeah.
No, I don't got a problem with her. I think she's a great actress. No, I don't know what it is, but like I said, see, if we were on that side of the fence and within the inner circle, then we would know. But see, we don't know. We're just fans.
Yeah.
See,
like I said, but see, speaking of that, I want to mention one other thing. Black Panther, because I heard that they're gonna make a chick now as Black Panther. Yeah. I still think they should have recast the part, and I'll tell you why.
Really?
Okay. I'll tell you why. Because as great as Chadwick Boseman was, okay, I think you could at least gave another young black actor, a good part. That's why I don't think you should. I don't mind his sister becoming Black Panther, because she does become Black Panther for a little time in the comics. But I think you still have more stories to tell with T'Challa. So I don't think having him die off screen is weak. I just think you should have just recast the part. Wait a little bit and then recast the part and put another actor. Give another young black actor a shot at a good part.
Yeah. Okay.
Instead of just killing him character off. I think because you still have more stories to tell with his character.
They replaced
They replaced the Hulk, right? They replaced Ed Norton, right?
Yeah, the Hulk, but also with Don Cheadle.
They replaced
Terrence Howard with Don Cheadle.
Oh, do you know the story behind that with Terrence Howard?
Yeah,
it had to do with money, because Terrence Howard, he hates Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
I understand why. Because of the money. Because he was promised something, a certain kind of pay or something. Yeah. They didn't want to give it to him, so that's why. And look at this, he never got a call. Even when they started filming the second Iron Man, he never got a call. So it's like the whole studio and Robert Downey. It was because of Robert Downey Jr. I think I think somebody he backstabbed him. I'm like, oh my goodness.
No, I think the story was that remember at the time the first movie was made. First Iron Man movie was made. He was a bigger star than Robert Downey Jr. Remember, Robert Jr. had been arrested and all that stuff. And
of course,
drug rehab and all that stuff. So Terrence Howard was a bigger star at that moment. So he got paid more in the original Iron Man movie. Okay.
Oh, he didn't like that.
And then when they made the second movie, they said, listen, when the first movie blew up, they said, listen, they give Robert Downey Jr. more money. And then Terrence Howard wanted the same amount of money. They said, no, we're not going to give you the same amount of money. And then he said, you know what, then I'm leaving. Then they said, okay. And they recast him. Because he wanted the same.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because Terrence said,
okay. So he got paid for the first one, though, right?
Yeah, he got more. He got paid more than Robert Downey Jr. in the first movie.
Because it was the first movie. Yeah, see, they didn't even know that was going to be a hit, because remember, Marvel was floundering because Marvel had to sell all the rights to all them characters just to stay afloat. Remember?
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they lost Spider-Man, X-Men, and Fantastic Four, all to these other studios for all these millions to keep afloat. So they decided, let's do a Marvel trilogy build up with the Infinity Stones, which worked out very well. But because it was thought I had, but no, anyway, no. As far as X-Men, I've been saying, I don't know what was happening there, but it was I don't know, it was ego, but as far as Captain Marvel, I don't have a problem with Captain Marvel. The actress, it's just maybe something she says in that circle on the side of the fence. And as far as Iron Man and them go, Terrence Howard, Iron Man blew up because and even to this day, Terrence Howard doesn't like Robert Downey Jr. He thought they were friends, but it's like I think Robert Downey Jr. kind of just like this. Terrence feels like he was backstabbed a little bit, But hey, it's all.
That's Hollywood. See, what's called is not the producers of the movie; they're at the studio. Robert Downey Jr. can't force the studio to give them equal pay. The studio will pay you what they want to pay you.
Yeah.
So you got what he should have did was just say, you know what, just take the part because the movies are making money, and you can just renegotiate your stuff. Say, listen, instead of getting the big salary up front, you know those movies are making money. Just get a percentage. This, instead of just trying to say, because basically you're not the star. They can replace. You're not the star of that movie. He is.
Oh yeah. Okay,
so they can replace you. And literally, they replaced them with Don Cheadle. They replaced them. So, you know, at a certain point, you got to realize, listen, you're not the star of the movie, so you can be replaced.
It's called Iron Man. It's not.
Yeah,
called,
it's not called Iron Man.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not called War Machine. You know, it's called Iron Man. Going back to I remember what I would say. Going back to Black Panther.
Yeah.
I disagree on recasting him. Since Chadwick Boseman did such a good job, and he's on Black Panther, I would let the character, rest in peace with him. You know what I mean? I wouldn't recast him because like this, the audience and the fans ain't gonna like it if you recast him.
No, I think that's why you wait. You don't do it right away. You gotta wait. Let a little time pass because the man just died literally.
Well, I'm thinking even after you wait from time to pass, they still wouldn't like it. They still wouldn't take to it because it's not Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, I understand that. I just don't like the part because he has the character. It's just been in a couple of movies. I would like him to be in more movies before you just kill him off. That's true. He died off screen. That to me just especially when you can give another actor, another young struggling actor, you can give him his big break.
Actually, you know what you could do? Yeah. They were talking about like the villain in Black Panther, the one who was his cousin's brother, the one they killed off.
Yeah,
they were talking about bringing him. I heard a rumor. I just read something. They were even thinking about bringing him back and making him Black Panther, like he would change size. Yeah, because Black Panther. I heard about that too, but I guess that's a possibility because it is his brother. They're brothers.
Yeah, but
you could bring him back and have him. He could take the mantle in honor of T'Challa.
Yeah, but I heard they said no, they're not going to do. They're going to have him die off screen and then have Shuri become the new Black Panther. But, like I said,
I don't know if the audience is going to like that because it's a woman, and she's shorter and smaller. Yeah. I don't know if they like that because you could do that and it could flop because the audience might not take to it. I would bring back Michael B. Jordan. The guy who played Creed, I would have him do Black Panther.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a thought. It's an idea. You know what I mean?
Michael B. Jordan wasn't he a Killmonger?
Right. Yeah. See, they were thought about resurrecting him and his character become a good guy. Oh. So now, and like I said, he'd be perfect. Now there's one other option you can go with, but I would doubt it because he's been there as Blade. You could do Wesley Snipes, but I would doubt it because he's up there in age, and of course he's been in trouble too. He's been in jail for tax evasion or for the tax thing, Snipes, look at this. You notice they were supposed to be doing a new Blade with the guy who's the black dude who was in the Luke Cage series, played the villain in Luke Cage.
Mahershala. Yeah.
Now that doesn't make sense because look at this. He was just in Luke Cage as that character. Why would you bring back a Marvel as Blade? And all of a sudden, when they say, "Oh, wait a minute, that guy was in Luke Cage," this doesn't make any sense. It's kind of throwing things off balance.
Well, remember he got killed quick. Remember his character died real quick too.
Yeah, his sister killed him. Yeah, remember the black? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah,
which really really kind of pissed me off because I thought he was gonna be in it more.
No, I think there's a better actor you could have picked for Blade because plus he's a martial arts fighter. The guy, I forget his name now too. I know his face looks. I got him on. You know what I'm talking about.
Michael Jai White.
Yeah, him. He'd be the perfect Blade. He'd be the perfect Blade.
Right.
The guy's look. He's a 10th grade or 12th grade black belt in karate. He's been studying karate for like all his life. He's good too.
Oh yeah.
He's basically like a black Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Bloodbone.
Remember Bloodbone?
Oh, yeah, I got him in Undisputed too. Yeah. Actually, there's a film with him on Netflix called it's like a Van Damme remake of Sudden Death. It's called Sudden Death. He's playing a security guard, and he's but he's good. That's a bad dude. I like him.
Okay.
And he was the first guy I saw that played Mike Tyson. You remember years ago on cable? He played Tyson. They spilled documentary on Tyson. That was him.
Yeah.
Jim. Okay. Well, you know what? I think maybe we should kind of start to wrap up, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Do it.
An hour and a half.
Okay.
And,
this has been a good discussion too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I guess just we can kind of give our final score. I think you said
I said 8.2 for me, and I don't like I was telling Malik before when you went away. I don't care what Rotten Tomatoes says about anything. I judge the movie for myself. I don't listen to. And like I said in my review, because I saw on International Movie Database, they gave it like a 6.8. I said, this is ridiculous. I don't know who was scoring this movie. It's not. This movie is good. I don't know who gave it such a low score. To me, that was ridiculous. But that's just my opinion about it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I would give it an 8.25, and I gave the first Wonder Woman an 8.75.
Yeah, the first movie, like I said, I love the first movie. I just absolutely love that. But this movie, I thought was just a notch below it. It's still enjoyable. Yeah. And I can't wait to see a third movie.
Yeah, and absolutely, I'm going to own this one. If there's like a
video
book or whatever, I'm going to try to go out of my way to get that.
Oh, yes.
I know you can't read it yet, can you, Malik? Because you haven't seen it completely.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute.
I can't read it yet. Well, yeah. I'm gonna see it tonight. I'm gonna finish it tonight. I'm gonna finish that. I'm gonna finish that. And I'm gonna move on to bigger and better things.
Is that the Target exclusive?
I think this is Target. I think it is Target.
Lucky. Oh,
see that?
Yeah.
Also, it's basically it's the original one with a new packaging.
I want that. Well, you can't get that anymore because
I think this was Target. I got it at
Target exclusive. They were renowned for that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't get that. Yeah, I've got the original Blu-ray packaging. No, it's not booklet, but it's original packaging.
I'm envious of that right there.
Oh yeah, I love it.
That looks cool. Yeah. Now the thing is, I think that movie the first one. Yeah. If there's any more story or footage, they should release that as a director's cut if they have one.
I'm sure there is.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Because like I said, originally, I know they said they weren't going to put, like I was telling Malik, they wasn't going to put in the No Man's Land scene, but I think they had to fight for it.
What's the No Man's Land scene?
That's when she's in the trenches, and then she comes up, and then she's on the battlefield, literally.
Yeah, I'm glad they put that in there. That was
exactly. That was a kick. That was one of the best scenes. That was.
Yeah.
Why would you cut that anyway? I mean, see, Hollywood producers are dumb.
Exactly.
You cut out all the best shit that people want to see. Then you got to release it on a cut when he's like this. That should have been in the movie in the first place. Why would you cut that?
Right.
You see people like it and want to see it. No, they cut too much shit. I mean, I swear. All that hard work for nothing.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm going to end it. And again, thanks for this hangout, guys.
No problem.
No problem.
Yeah, I guess talk about your channel, whatever, or put a plug about your channel before.
Okay. Well, I have my Trade Passer. That's my main channel. I got a smaller channel, but that's what I mentioned. One other thing, I may start a Patreon channel. I'm kind of working on that right now, so I'll let you know when it comes up, when it goes live, I guess. But I am working on a Patreon channel. I do definitely want to do that because I'm doing I got into doing TV show reviews, reactions now. And like I said, when I do my TV show reactions, I have to get it up to stay up without YouTube blocking it. I have to speed up the volume.
Oh yeah,
and reverse it. So reverse it and speed up the volume.
Yeah,
and I had to put like little X's on it. So that way YouTube don't block it. They'll block it otherwise. And I cut out what I do when I film it, my straight reaction, and then I do 15 seconds, then I cut out 20 seconds, then 15 seconds, cut out 20 seconds, like that.
Go ahead and look at some of my reactions. I don't have to do any of that. You just have to fade, kind of like, I don't know how to explain, but you just fade the picture.
Like you fade it out, right?
Yeah, you can still see it, and you don't get blocked.
Yeah, right. So you fade it out, right? That's what
you fade it out a little. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to
and then you can put it up on YouTube. And then the same thing on Patreon too. Have it like both. But that's what I recommend.
Okay, so you fade it out. You do the fade out thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't have to do any of that.
You do that in iMovie, right?
Well, the way I do it through OBS because I use OBS to do it. Okay. You know what that is, right? Open broadcast. Software. You can do it through that. You go into the filter.
Yeah.
And you can pick fade, and then you can pick some other stuff. You can brighten it to kind of make it slightly brighter. What I do is I fade it and make it slightly brighter.
Okay. Because I do have OBS on my desktop, so
use that.
Okay. Thank you. I take
and that. Don't do any speed up or nothing. You don't have to reverse the image. You don't got to speed up or speed it down, slow down or whatever.
You just use the fade out, right? Use the filter and then you say it again.
Filter and then fade. Matter of fact, hold on here.
That
filter And let me look at what my fade out thing was. It's under reactions. Display. Okay. Filters. Okay. How do I? Oh, here we go. Filter. Oh, crap. Oh, here. Okay. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
Here we go. Okay.
But you could go ahead and end it. You can tell me.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to end it now, guys.
Okay, go ahead.